Good morning, Alison Mead from Silicon Bullet here with another top tip. This one's inspired by a question that I've been seeing a few times on Bookkeeping Resources Facebook group this week. So I've been doing posts about postponed VAT, which is when you're a UK company doing imports, and rather than paying the VAT to the importer, to the courier, you do postpone VAT and you report the postponed VAT on your VAT return later. So I've got a few videos on that. If that's what you need help with, go and have a look for it. But there's been some questions from people who are kind of doing VAT imports the old way, not postpone VAT. And for these, you will buy the goods from your supplier in another country, and you will put the goods in at their UK value in your UK account system, and you will make sure that the value of the purchases goes in box 7. Then you will get, when the goods arrive at the UK port, you will get a duty, import charges and VAT invoice from the courier, DHL or whoever that is. You will need to then pay that invoice to the importer, to the courier, before they will then release the goods. They will tell you what the UK VAT is on that import, and you must pay it. There is a particular way to enter these invoices. If you're in Sage, it's dead easy. You can just enter it to import charges, and with the VAT element, put 0 in the net and put the whole amount in the VAT column. You can use T1, or there are special VAT codes that you can use as well. Or if it's Xero or QuickBooks, there is a little trick that you need to be able to enter it correctly. Rather than try and describe that in a video, go to blog.siliconbullet.com, go and click on the little black magnifying glass in the top right corner and do a search for the word VAT, and you will see all my blog posts that describe anything to do with VAT. And you are looking for my blog post that is how to post a VAT only invoice on Xero, and you can use the same theory on QuickBooks. It's exactly the same. Then what's going to happen is a little bit later you're going to get a C79 certificate from the HMRC, which should match the VAT that's on that importer's document. Now, officially, you're not meant to reclaim the VAT until you receive the C79, but it's quite likely, especially if you're doing quarterly VAT returns, that the C79 will arrive before the VAT is due anyway. So, and also somebody on this thread said they spoke to the VAT office about whether they should reclaim the VAT that's on the DHL or whatever invoice before they receive the C79. And the VAT office said sometimes the C79s can be late, so do reclaim it, but then you might need to do an adjustment if that C79 never comes through. So my recommendation is, when you receive the document from the importer, which says what the import VAT is, put that into your accounting system at that point, using the tips in my blog post. Then when you receive your C79, there's nothing new that you need to enter into the accounts, because you've already put the amount in when you've received the importer's invoice. I would just get my C79 form, visually check it, check that it matches the importer's invoice. You know, old school, staple them both together. New school, scan them both in and keep them together on your computer. And that way you are covered if you ever have a VAT inspection. So that is my tip to answer the question on what you should do if you're a company that's still paying VAT on imports and you're getting a C79. If there's a little bit gobbledygook, you can't follow what I'm saying from the video, please do connect with me. Look at blog.siliconbullet.com, look for Alison Mead at Silicon Bullet on YouTube, and I do hand-holding sessions where I can look at the documents and the paperwork with you and guide you through in your particular situation on how to do it. Because I know sometimes being a bookkeeper in a company or even running a bookkeeping business, if you haven't come across this before, it can be really confusing, and you can just book as little as an hour with me just so that I can help you get this absolutely right. So this is Alison Mead signing off. on my dog walk. This is do the usual. There she is. There's Daisy. And I will speak to you soon. Bye.